You're listening to Hayes Radio Network, Cannabis Lifestyle Radio.
In the house,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Big Reg and Gabe.
Yeah, they're in the house.
Big Reg.
Let's start this
and
shit
Gabe.
off.
Ooh, started off real. Started off on the right foot. Hey, Los.
Superbad Inc. presents Coffee Pot.
So, coffee.
Another great episode we're about to have today.
Yep.
We got some great guests.
Yes, we do.
We got some major players in the house.
Yes.
We got some big boys in the house.
Just like
We got Reg in the house. We got Gabe in the house.
Yes.
just like
Yeah.
Vegas, and it's Lucky
got Fred in the house.
and it's
Yes.
Lucky Casinos. A blackjack would be 21, and this is the 21st episode of Coffee Pot.
Oh, shit. We just got
yeah.
lucky.
Oh, yeah.
We just got lucky.
I mean, we're going to win.
That means we doubled our money plus a little bit.
Exactly. Plus,
Let's go.
Plus the TV deal coming, so we good.
Hey. CPTV. Coffee Pot Television coming to a station near you.
Yeah, love it, love it.
Motherfuckers.
So let's get right into the show, Reek. Let's
All right.
talk about some of these topics that we need to go over.
Oh, yes. Everybody knows we got a new president now. So we're going over to Joe Biden's side. A big thing that happened on the East Coast, New Jersey. New Jersey just passed legislation.
sure did.
And shout out to New Jersey.
Appreciate New Jersey. Appreciate them.
And yeah, shout out New Jersey. So New Jersey got it. Boston got it. Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania's next.
I believe they're already there.
Pennsylvania on the recreational side too?
Oh no, definitely medical.
Yeah, like when they go recreational, what the fuck is up with New York? We got Amber in the house from New York.
What's poppin'?
What's going on with cannabis legislation in New York? Is it coming? Is it not gonna come? Like what's going on?
They're saying next year, 2021.
Okay.
That it's supposed to pass.
And I think that's a good time. I think that's a good
I
time.
mean, 420.
Right.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It was supposed to be
Right.
this past year, but COVID, you know.
You're right.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Amber. Representing New York City. Tell us about yourself in the industry, because you work a lot on the legacy side, right? You're more on the lifestyle side of the game.
Yes. Well, right now I work with a clothing brand called Pounds Lifestyle.
Shout out to Pounds Lifestyle.
Yes. We have 2
Ooh.
clothing stores. We have one in Humboldt County. So we got
Ooh.
one out here in Eureka.
Ooh.
Up north
Okay.
Cali,
Ooh.
okay? And then we got one in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And with that, we just have all types of stuff for the smoker. We got rolling trays, we got the clothing, we got the smell-proof backpacks. We basically got it all.
Okay.
So we definitely need to get one in Southern Cal.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah, soon come.
It sounds she sounds like Jasmine's people. It's a Jamaican thing right there. So like
That's a New York
wife.
thing, maybe?
Shout out to Jamaica.
Yeah, my wife hates that shit, because we go out to Jamaica, her family be like, soon come. I mean, they might come in an hour, they might come tomorrow.
Just coming soon.
Know exactly what you're saying over there. But
But yeah, I actually do a lot of events for them too. So
Okay.
we travel a lot. Been to Boston. Did some events in Boston. Did some events in Washington, in Florida. We're actually doing a lot of stuff in Florida right now. Probably gonna open up a store out there.
Okay.
And just spreading the cannabis. We give a lot of free joints out.
right, and
a
people
lot
don't
of free
understand.
gifts.
Yeah, people don't understand. Like the New York cannabis, like a lifestyle side of the game is popping. Like shout out to like Happy Monkey out there,
Oh,
the
Happy
homeboys,
Monkey.
Vladimir and Ramon out there out of Harlem. Shout out,
Red Star,
yeah, they are popping.
NWO,
Right.
New Weed Order
Yeah.
for sure in Brooklyn.
Right. The first thing that I
them.
did, the first thing I did out of state, out of California, was at Soho House,
Right.
Meatpacking District with Supreme, out there doing some underground shit at Ultra Lux facility. Like the shit's crazy. They had more advanced like delivery systems than we had in LA. This is like 3 years ago.
Wow.
Like New York is on it already. Like it makes no sense that y'all let Jersey beat y'all to the punch. What happened?
Yes.
New York is greedy. New York is greedy. They want all the money. They want to keep it all for themselves. So New York's going to take their time, honestly.
Yeah, they don't want to feed the trap.
No,
But
not at all.
it's actually enough room.
But it's good, though.
It's
The
enough
trap-
money for everybody.
The trap could hold it down. Like, the trap really don't need them to go legal. We can we could do without it. Decriminalize it is good enough.
The decriminalization?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What does that mean in New York law? Like,
I think you just get a ticket.
So you just get a
I
ticket
believe right
if you're
now,
holding?
honestly, like if you have your medical card out there, you could have 2 ounces on you.
Okay. That's like similar to here, right? Like any person can have like 2 ounces, like transporting it. And they can't say shit.
Yeah, transport.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, you're still gonna get in trouble.
I'm saying in state. You know what I'm saying? You can like have up to. I think you can have up to 2 ounces on you at any given time. They can't say shit.
Gotcha.
I mean,
think so.
it just depends on what cop's pulling you over in New York.
That's
what
what's
part
up.
of New York you're in.
That's what's up.
So what drove you into this business, and being in this business, what's your ultimate goal, far as legalization? Your ultimate goal. How far do you want to go?
Legalization, I mean, one day I'll have my own dispensary.
Okay.
One day I'll be there.
Okay.
I'm working on my own stuff right now, actually, in the works. But like I said, it's gonna be more on the event side. I do a lot of puff and paint.
Okay.
So
Okay.
do a lot of 420 friendly events, a lot of movie nights, infused popcorn. But as far as when it's legal,
Right.
I mean, in New York, it's definitely too expensive. But going to Florida, back to my home state, is definitely a go. To have my own dispensary out there. I already got something in the works, so soon come.
Soon come. Florida, they're going for it though, right? I saw Cookies got a store down there.
In Miami.
It's not open yet, but it's the right direction. Definitely.
Okay.
It's a good place to have a footprint, which they do. Definitely.
Right. So the world is going forward.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like bottom line, I actually see New York leapfrogging like everybody when they get in the game because there's so much money. People don't understand like how much money there is concentrated in that small area right
That's
there.
what I'm saying. New York can't handle it right now. They're so greedy, but when it becomes legal out there, and they're not going to be able to handle what happens and how much money they made. They're not going to know what to do with it.
I think it'll make money, but nothing to never be like California.
No.
Nothing.
I think they'll,
New York's fast.
Right.
New York got a lot of people.
Yeah,
We got more.
But we have more deep seated culture here and people with money that you don't know about. Am I right though?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
People got money
definitely.
you don't know about.
So
It's been here for a long time. 26 years quasi legal.
I agree. So what we want to do is we want to introduce our next guest, and then we can talk to both of them together.
Yes.
Our next
connect these
guest is Sean Baily, 420 Financing.
Yes.
He has shades on. He's actually a business guy, but today he wants to wear shades, so I guess that's fine.
As he's repping Chi-Town though.
He's from Chi-Town.
Hold on. Southside? Oh, what part of Southside? Chicago.
She wanna fuck with a nigga from the South Side. Wild Hunters. I'm from the Wild.
The Wild Hunteds? Okay.
What you know about the city?
All right, so I lived in Chicago for 12 years.
Oh, perfect.
I went to Northwestern and played football, and then
Very smart guy.
Wildcats.
yes,
He's a very smart guy.
yes, and after
Brains and talent.
afterwards, I was on the streets a little bit, and then I got in the corporate world. I was in finance for 10 years out there, but I used to teach kids on the south side of Chicago and west side of Chicago, K-Town, 80,
Yes.
and my wife. I met her at 82nd and May, Old Calumet School.
Okay.
Yeah.
South Side.
Yeah, South Side. No, for real. That's Chicago's where my heart is, man. I always.
Why is that?
Like, because I'm from the South, right?
Okay.
I'm from the South, and I grew up a certain way. I say I'm not racist because I'm from the Michelle Alexander, school of thought. Racism comes from a place of power. So I was a bigot, like straight up.
Right.
Like, I wasn't racist, but I was a bigot. I really didn't like white people. Didn't like brown people. I like people that didn't look like me. I was brought up like that. And when I got to Chicago, that was the first time I ever had white friends. This was the first time I ever had, like Mexican friends.
Okay.
And it was all because I came to weed, right? And I thought Chicago was a utopia compared to what I was, where I was at in Virginia. And then I moved out.
Commonwealth State. Ooh.
Right. Yeah, man. Like, it's rough. And then I moved out to California. I was like, yo, Chicago is racist as fuck.
There's no snake in the grass in Chicago.
Right.
Yeah.
It's in your face.
Right, right. Like, I didn't realize how fucked up Chicago was until I got out of the bubble.
Diverse.
Right, it's diverse, but
Because you have all the cultures mingling.
They will racially profile your ass like right on your shit, on your lap.
Absolutely. In your face.
Yes. Man, like, it's so good to have you out here. Tell us a little bit about 420 Finance.
Well, I'm with Blanks Financial Solutions, and we'll talk about some funding strategies after this. But Blanks Financial Solutions, if you all right now can get your phones out and type in your Google search for 20 funding, the number's 420 space FUNDING for those that need more info. Google that and you'll see Blanks Financial Solutions pop up as the number one on Google for 420 funding. One of the issues with 420, even though it's so beautiful, there's no banks for it. The funding isn't really there. Who's going to give you the money except private money?
We had a lot of problems with that in the store.
Absolutely. Well, I'm your solution. We're your solution. Blanks Financial Solutions is the solution to your 420 issues.
SEO game on 1 million.
Yeah, they got that together.
I dig it.
Absolutely.
I dig it.
Check us out. You know what I'm saying? See what it do. And let us fund your dreams.
For sure.
Yeah, so Deshaun is a very good person. He understands business. Now there's the cannabis business.
Yes.
So he's embedded in that now.
Okay.
I'm a newborn to it, but absolutely, because it's what they call the gold rush. And one of the proverbial phrases exists in cannabis. Money does grow on trees. So, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. So the reason why I'm glad we're having this panel, because Rico, in my opinion, I sought him out
Okay.
because I felt that he was the dopest motherfucker in the game as far as knowing how to, what's right, what's wrong, how to attack someone, when not to attack nothing. And
It's chess.
yeah, I called myself knowing a lot, but I felt, he was the go-to person to be able to help me expand in this whole area of cannabis. Now, you having the funding, which, I've known you for 20 years, so I think together, I think this is going to be a great marriage as a business marriage.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So.
And I look forward to it. I look forward to producing results. Let's just bring the results and let that.
I love that.
Showcase itself.
I'm a numbers guy.
Absolutely.
Technical side, man. And you're from the Chi too, man. That is love. That is absolutely love right there, man. Because I see you rocking the Cubs. But even the South Side, though.
Let me explain that. I'm a South Side Cub
You had to call that out.
Let me explain. I'm a unicorn. I'm a South Side Cub fan, okay? Because my grandpa took me to the Cubs game, had great seats.
So you don't blame it on your grandpa.
Albert Baily, 69th and Peoria is Albert Baily Street. You know what I'm saying? So we have our own street named after us.
I know exactly where that is.
And he was inducted into the Chicago Hall of Fame for his community service works that he did in the inner city. In the 60s and 70s, a lot of the inner city families were on what they were introducing as welfare.
Okay.
So if you had welfare, one of the things is you can have a man in the household. So all these families that didn't have men in the household, they were broken homes. So my grandpa wanted to figure out how to help these kids, because a lot of these kids are still there, to get on the right track. So he started baseball leagues throughout Chicago.
Wow.
And got inducted to Chicago Hall of Fame, street named after him, right, which is the street over from Bernie Mac Street. So we got legacy going. And
rest in peace, Bernie Mac, man.
Rest in peace, one of the greatest.
Yes.
And with that being said, that Superbad is really good, by the way. I just gotta say, that Superbad ink is good.
Oh, it does that to everybody.
But that's why I
Versus
became
y'all's
a.
fan?
Let's go back to my point. Is became a Chicago Cubs fan is because my grandpa got us good seats. We went to the game, and one of the pitchers threw me a ball. I got the ball, gave it to my little bro,
Okay.
and I've just been a Cubs fan ever since.
That
then.
never happened at a Sox game? Or did you never go?
No, because our little league, they give you the seats way at the top, which I'm trying to reverse that. The kids don't need to be at the top; they need to be at the bottom, so they can really get the full experience and see these players, in a personal level. So we'll get to
Right.
that. We'll get to that.
Right,
So Cubs
right.
fan, right? So me, I'm a New York Yankees fan, and I hope
That is
Amber
crazy.
likes the Yankees as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the
Yankees.
Mets.
Always.
You're a Cali cat.
Always Yankees.
Is it the hat?
Always
you like the
Yankees.
uniform? What
Yankees
is
are
it?
worldwide. It's a brand, man.
That's what I've always grew up on.
It's a brand.
I like the Yankees. My
Not
brother,
Dodgers?
my brother likes the Dodgers. I like the Yankees.
How much is the
So there was
Yankees?
an inner-house controversy.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes,
Competition.
The Yankees
There you go.
organization.
Are you competitive, Carlos?
very.
Is Superbad competing with who?
Your favorite weed?
You know what? A lot of cannabis companies,
Everybody.
but they know who we're competing with.
Right.
They know who we coming after. That's just
Okay.
how the game
They know?
goes. They know.
Right.
That's how the game
They
goes.
know, they know, they know.
Yeah.
Wow.
They know, they know, they know.
Okay, look out, them. Superbad.
Super bad coming.
Superbad ain't coming. On
Right.
the way.
They got that medium bad.
Worldwide.
We-
Now, Chicago has passed its laws. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
Chicago.
saying?
Oh, yeah.
Michigan, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We doing it. Ohio coming up.
What are your feelings on
Hold
Lori
on,
Lori
y'all-
Leftfoot?
What are you talking about? Y'all just gonna jump over my Yankees and
Yo, the Yankees.
Pass.
I was talking about New York. So Amber, talk a little bit about New York.
Yeah, brands in New York.
Brands.
Because the Yankees is a brand. It's a global
Yeah, a
brand.
brand.
Like it's a priceless brand. Like you can't even sell the Yankees at an accurate value
The Big
because it's so
Apple,
big.
Times Square.
Right. So how is it building a brand in
Brands
New
are
York,
important.
Oh, I mean,
in the cannabis lane?
I feel like definitely word of mouth is still like the best.
I agree. I agree.
Social media is cool,
Absolutely.
but I feel like word of mouth is definitely good. We do a lot of networking. Like everywhere we go, like we have stickers. We just give out joint. Like we're just literally
So
just giving out
validation.
pounds.
so
Everyone
street
loves
team shit.
Yeah, validation.
like-
Validation. That's what that word of mouth means.
just it's literally
Yeah.
just talking to people, and like when you love something that you do, it's just natural to talk about it.
Okay.
And it's just like it comes up in everyday conversation, especially like I smoke everywhere I go. I don't care.
Right.
So everywhere in
You
New
smoke
York,
at church?
I mean,
I wouldn't.
So how did the name
Outside.
Pounds?
You take an edible,
So how did the name Pounds come up?
call it communion.
I mean, everyone wants pounds. Everyone wants to get up to having pounds. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty.
Kilos.
Yeah. I mean, you don't say kilos and weed. You say kilos and weed. I don't say kilos and weed.
Okay,
I'm
so-
European. I'm on the metric
So
system.
so
Okay,
watch
heard
this,
you.
Amber.
That's
So
you.
so what if somebody said a unit? Then what?
Shout out to the pounds.
I mean, it's pounds. Pounds gang. Pounds in the building. Like once you hear pounds, it's like some big shit.
So it's like how do they do it? Like you like walking around in New York like yo, I'm
I
feeling my
mean,
shit. Then you hear,
it's cold.
Pounds,
I got
nigga.
my pounds. Basically, like pounds in the building. Like watch out. Like I'm here.
Y'all just take
Big
over that
boss.
shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
oh,
Looking good up
me,
here, y'all. Just so y'all know,
Right.
Amber is up here doing it, okay?
a
Yeah.
little bit. You feel me?
No, we'd love to see that. You guys have like content that y'all put out too.
Yeah, you can follow us at Pounds Lifestyle, Pounds_lifestyle. But I have my shirt on. It's just a little cold in here.
Okay.
So hella positive repping
Right.
today.
Yeah,
Right.
we gotta get some gears out here. Some gear out here next time.
I know. Next
Yeah.
time we all about to have some Pounds gear on. This
Yo, I'll
whole
flex-
shit.
I'll flex on
Slides.
Okay.
Is that pounds with
Oh, you
the
got-
S or a
you
Z?
see I'm a
Pounds
slide
like
guy.
POUNDS, LBS,
LB? Okay.
LBS too. We got the
Yeah.
LBs. You know.
So this platform
Nice.
is for anybody who
Yeah,
has
it's
something.
we have all your weed needs. Like honestly, in the store we sell CBD products. So I have a lot of different customers from like ages. The parents come in with their kids to like get stuff to help them. So we get a lot of like different types of patients. I have some like correctional officers that come into the store. Like
Okay, that's good.
mad different types of people.
Shout out to COs.
Yeah, like I was trying to think of
Yeah.
like all different types.
There's
but
some real big. There's some
yeah,
real big
like
people that
honestly,
do
like
COs.
professional
everybody like everybody needs to heal themselves, and I'm so with the self-healing and like natural healing. Like we don't need
Like
no
Reiki?
meds. Yeah, like we don't need no meds or Tylenol from the store. Like rub a little CBD on your joints, you good. Like, you know, rub some
Well, tussin on it.
eat some CBD gummies, you good. Like smoke some weed.
No, for real though, like CBD is tussin. You know, your grandma used to say, "Yo, we just put some tussin on it." Tussin on it. That was CBD.
Yeah, like,
We didn't even know.
Right. You ain't even know. Talking about COs, right?
CBD literally helps with everything. Weed heals almost everything.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know, and I like it because I get to see so many people, especially when like parents like come in with their kids or their babies or like, and they'll be like, oh, it's a weed store or something like that. And then like the parents are smokers or like the younger sister, the parent smoker is like,
The
it's
world
okay.
should be a
like,
weed store.
Yeah, like everything is okay.
World
like
of
we're
weed.
located in a mall, Kings Plaza Mall. So it's just like when you go out there, it's just like, it should be normal. Like it shouldn't be anything scary. Like, people smoke cigarettes everywhere. Like that's disgusting. Like you're smoking literally cancer. Like
Right,
what are you
right.
doing to yourself? It tells you on the box that
So-
you're
so-
smoking
so-
It's
cancer.
taxable.
So Kings Plaza,
Kings Plaza Mall. Yeah.
because it's taxable.
Cigarettes, yeah. So,
Cigarettes. He's
Yeah.
talking about
so, you know what I'm
cigarettes.
saying? That's what it is.
Yeah.
They can make money. It's
That's
something
true.
about
Yep.
it's about money.
Right. And the Surgeon General warning didn't do nothing, you know. People are just tired of it. People are tired of tobacco and they're going towards cannabis.
Right.
Right. I went home to Virginia. So my wife, I have a 7-month-old baby, right? It's her birthday. Shout out
Congrats.
to Zozo, little Zozo tomorrow.
So happy
Yeah, little
birthday.
Zozo.
Yeah.
And we went home to Virginia and went down like a road trip from New York, my family up in New York, all the way down to Florida, just introducing Jasmine, my wife, to all of these elderly people in my family that couldn't make it out here, right? And what I saw in South Carolina, besides getting racially profiled, I got hit by a car. This old white lady tried to hit me in the car. I actually have that videotape.
Oh my
Another
gosh.
story. I saw like cartons of cigarettes. They're like less than $30, man.
It's
Tobacco,
disgusting.
the cost of tobacco is like so low. Like the price is so low. Like they have, in order to survive, the southern states have to shift over to hemp. They have to shift
Right.
over, like if they're going to survive.
Right.
So the shit will be legalized very, very, very soon. Everybody's gonna be eating off of this shit. Chicago is gonna be a major point of emphasis. New York is gonna be a major point of emphasis. So like we need more of this, you know, interconnecting, like on a verbal end of things, on the media end of things. We need to be supporting each
True.
other from city
For
to
sure.
city.
For sure.
Right?
Definitely.
Like, this is huge. We have Chicago in the building. We got LA in the building. We got New York in the building.
Yeah.
And we all bosses, right?
Yeah.
All
Right.
bosses.
Absolutely.
So
It's about owning.
yes,
You
ownership.
know, in entrepreneurship.
And passing it down.
Oh, definitely.
Generational wealth for sure.
Generation. Shout out to generational.
I'm
wealth.
definitely
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to put
Shout
everyone
out.
on.
GW.
Like we need to just put on for the future. Like we
Right.
need to get it ready because what's happening today in this world, especially with the kids right now and technology, like we need to make sure we setting it up right for them.
Everybody, raise your hand right now if you have an irrevocable trust. You need to have a trust, an irrevocable trust that you run for your generational wealth.
Tell us about
you
that.
So let me tell you what happened. This is what I read by being a part of Blank's Financial Solutions. One of the tools was about the Vanderbilts and the Rockefellers. Now, what differentiates these two families
Robber barons.
Put us on.
is that the Vanderbilts let their money just be passed down from generation to generation to generation, okay? And their money was swindled, lost. Some made money, brought it back. But you don't hear about the Vanderbilts anymore, right? They're not one of the richest families in the world. Yet you hear about the Rockefellers. Okay?
Right, right.
Now, what differentiates these two families is what John did. He put an irrevocable trust in his family, so the money stayed in the family. And if you went to college, you could come back and use this money for your college fund. If you wanted to open your own business, you could come here, grab the money, and go open your own business. But he put parameters, and we as people, black people, can have this trust and put the parameters that you want for your family in this trust so that it stays in your lineage and goes down through time, so you create what this beautiful sister just
Generational
said.
wealth.
Thank you. We could do it now. It don't cost that much. It costs less than your new car.
Right.
It costs less than your new car, but if you don't know about it, you ain't doing it. See, we have a thing where we like, hey, how does they keep getting money? How they keep getting rich? Because they're doing something different. If you don't do anything different than what you was taught, that's on you. We had the opportunity to go to school, read. So when you get this information, you got to do something with it. You can't keep doubting it and do the same shit. You're going to get the same result. That's not change. True change is when you actually change your steps, your mind, to get a new outcome.
Correct.
To get
Generational wealth.
Thank you.
Generational wealth.
Shout out to Superbad Inc. in the building.
Gang.
Super bad.
Gang.
Not them vocals.
Blanks
though.
Financial Solutions. Y'all need to read Robert Blanks. He's an economist. He helping put money back in the community, giving you opportunities. If you have a 680 credit score, he's going to fund you $50,000 to $200,000. He's helping
I
you
got
get
good
your
credit.
bread up.
Jeez.
You got good credit?
Blanks is a good. He's
What's your
a good
credit score
guy.
is, girl?
Like a 750.
Oh man, you got money and ain't even using it. And it's about leverage. It's also about leverage. See, we don't leverage. We have a lot of assets. We go buy cars and chains and stuff. Those are also assets, okay, guys?
My car's
and
gonna be paid
if
off
you're
this
not
year.
making money off your assets, that's called a non-performing asset. Get your assets making money for you. Push it.
True.
It's paper. You can push the paper.
How do you go about doing that?
Flip it.
You reach out to blanksfinancialsolutions.com and you get your money. It's right there for you. It's out there. I ain't playing. I'm
I
serious.
just hit him up like, I
You know
want my
what?
money.
Let's just start.
It's my money
Come
and
get
I
your
need
money.
it now.
Come get your bread.
Come get your bread.
It's out there for you. We just don't know. So when somebody find out and bring it to you, you got to do something different.
Come out to the Blanks Bakery.
Shout out to Superbad.
Come out to the Blanks Bakery. Come get your bread.
Come get your bread.
You gotta go get the bread.
Fresh out the oven.
They're funding
what I did
420.
do. What I did do is I let banks appraise my house.
Okay. They
How'd
got
that
you.
go?
They got you.
this-
I don't
let
wanna-
me say
I don't- I don't wanna put
let me
too
say
much
something about this.
information
Let me
out
just
there.
say, can I just say one thing? When you have water coming out the ceiling in your bedroom, that's a house. That is a house. When water, that's all I gotta say. When the water coming down in your bedroom, and man, that's a house. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
Shout out to Superbad.
yeah. Banks Financial appraised it. So what
just
he's
happened?
talking about is he's actually he knows what he's talking about though.
Just giving you snippets.
I'm on your side.
It's like that preview at the end of True Blood or something.
No, he signed.
Does that show you like random shit?
No,
Like, yo, I want to know more.
He signed
Show me more.
He signed an NDA, so he only can talk about so much. You know.
I guess I gotta go to. I
Snippets.
guess I gotta go to Blanks Financial
Solutions.
after hours.
Ooh. Spicy.
Man,
NYC in the building.
Chi-Town in the building too. Hey,
Mississippi in the motherfucking building as well.
Mississippi.
Yeah,
The sip out here?
yeah. The sip is out here.
Mississippi.
Stand up, motherfucking Mississippi is
Where
in the
Andrew
house.
at?
We got 2 up, 2 down.
Thanks,
we got
Andrew.
VA.
Uh-oh.
VA, 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, we got BA in the house.
Hey, we got PA in the house. We got
Yeah.
Chester, PA.
Yeah, we got
Chester, PA
Pennsylvania
in the house.
Yeah,
Who else in the building?
Motherfucking Fred.
Motherfucking Fred.
LA.
Shout out to
Ooh.
Fred.
yeah.
Yeah.
LA is always in the motherfucking house.
LA's always in the crib because we
La la.
always in LA.
Yeah, we always here.
Yes, we
ain't
are.
never
What's my man?
going
What's
nowhere.
super
This is
What's
the
my
pl-
man
this
right
is the
there? Super.
playpen.
What's super cool?
He's from New York.
Ganja?
The non-why? Ganja?
Ganja. Danny Ganja.
Danny Ganja.
Yeah.
Shout out to Danny Ganja.
Ganja in the house.
Vibing out.
Yes, sir. It's a higher vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Put on the beat.
But,
Let's drink some libations.
Yeah. Great show as usual.
As always, brother. As always, Coffee Pot is about building this community. You know, because how many hundreds of years have we always had the coffee pot in our households? Am I right, Carlos?
You're very right. Go ahead and keep preaching on it.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Yeah.
Yo, but for real, as we pass on a generation to generation our wealth monetarily, we got to make sure we pass on our spirit, right? And the spirit has always come through in the coffee pot, whether it was coffee itself or whether it was your family stash that was in there. You know that's where it was going down, right? So we want to really bring that to that soul of the coffee pot within the black community, you know, another generation. But this time, it's with the cannabis.
Yes.
You know? So I appreciate both of y'all, what y'all do.
Thank you so much.
Y'all know you're always invited back here.
I'm coming back.
I got to see some of your gear. And
How bad are you?
Super bad.
Super bad.
Like,
I
that's,
like this
that's
coffee.
super bad. And
I mean,
it's-
it's
I get a cup?
actually a tea. This could be tea as well. I use this for tea.
You could look at it
No,
two ways.
yeah, we
but
fuck with
a
tea. It's
coffee.
water. You
Yeah.
fuck with tea?
we fuck with tea, but that's a coffee pot.
Yeah,
It is
we
a-
fuck with tea.
Tea cool.
Yeah. So our whole goal is we appreciate
Gotta be
I'm
everybody.
just saying.
He's a fool.
I'll be
Hey.
back
I was
with
looking at
some
it. I was
shit.
like, it was, hey,
Hey,
It can go both ways.
Where's the DJ?
it go away. Ain't nothing wrong with going both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Hey.
Oh, no.
It depends on who it is.
I mean,
No,
you
what
get
you're talking about. Depends on what you're
Right.
talking about.
Listen, make sure
you left cups.
y'all look out for me in 2021. I'll be here with the
Amber.
gear.
Amber, give a shout out. Give a
Curley
shout out to
Toker.
everybody.
Tell us where do we find you? What do you got going on next? What's
What's
up?
going on next? You'll find out next time I'm here. But it's in the works. And you can follow me on Instagram at Curley Toker. And that's it.
Curley
Word up.
Toker.
Curley Toker. NYC, Chi-Town, San Bernardino.
It just fell.
Shout out to
in the house.
Superbad. Got you good.
Got
What
him
you was-
good.
what
It
was you
always
talking?
been
What
good.
was the
It's all
number?
good.
Superbad got you good.
Superbad, you can get in your local dispensary.
Man, we need this. I hope they got a shot
So,
of that, man.
Did we get that on there? Please tell me we
Yeah,
got
we
that on
definitely
there.
got it.
Please tell me we got
We
that.
need that, bro.
Please tell me we got that.
We got people over here
Superbad guy.
coming here every
Yes.
week having a hard time leaving.
Hey,
Got another one,
hey,
Fred.
I'm comfortable up at Fred. Shout out to Fred.
Hey, what GG
Big
is that? Is that GG7?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to say this on the way out. Appreciate y'all. It's been real. Let's create
Generational wealth.
and make sure that you leave something for your family behind.
Right.
The most important thing is the dash. What's your dash gonna represent? From the beginning to the end. What's the middle? What they gonna say about you?
Right.
Exactly.
Make sure you leave
Leave
them
some.
lead too.
Right. Leave that shit hyphenated.
Leave
So-
it to 'em.
This is it's getting very emotional. So Superbad Inc. presents Coffee Pot.
Yes.
We'll be signing out.
Teapot.
21st, 21, 21,
Get
21.
this water.
Holla.
21, 21.
Thanks, Financial
21,
Gang.
Solutions.
21.
Pounds gang.
It's a
Shout
night.
out to Pounds.
Pounds gang gang.
You're listening to Hayes Radio Network, Cannabis Lifestyle Radio.